Carol Nault is known as a prime mover in organizing Red Deer's arts community, but most of all, she's known for her art.
I like to make things. I like to make food. I like to make articles of jewelry. I like to make clay. I actually like to crochet. I also like to make music, and I like to make art.
Making art for Carol in the past several years has primarily meant pottery.
I'm a hand builder. I know how to throw, but I wasn't terribly interested in functional work. I like to make boxes. I often make little boxes, and that's because I like the container for the thing contained, and I love the way that people cannot resist removing the lid off a box.
As a potter working at home, she uses her small studio and backyard kiln to produce unique pieces of art.
I became somebody who just loved doing raku, which is a Japanese kiln firing process. Where the fire reduces the glaze is individual to that particular pit, to that particular firing. So you can't necessarily repeat. They're one of a kind, and that's exciting. There's variables that you can control, but still it's like Christmas. There can always be wonderful surprises.
Beautiful as they are, the works are often based on recurring themes.
I have little houses that show up in my work, little sheds all the time, and that's mainly about the fact that, in creating our shelter, in creating our environment that we can exist in and survive in, we have impacted on our planet and in a dangerous way. And another element that comes in, I often do nudes. I think that pregnancy changes people, and having children changes people, and it certainly changed me.
I've been a fan of Carol Nault's pottery since 1997, when I saw a gorgeous little ceramic grand piano box that she'd built on display during an exhibition at Red Deer's Old Courthouse Art Gallery. A few days later, I was lucky enough to meet the artist and bought the box. And ever since then, I've followed her career and seen it go through several evolutions.
About 3 years ago, I had a good friend who I had met through ceramics courses, who wanted to take a printmaking course with Susan Wolgar. And we took the weekend together, and I just loved monoprint making.
The two-dimensional works contain many of the same themes as the ceramic pieces.
I have had some houses in landscapes, and often there'll be a lot of action going on, a lot of motion in the picture, and that kind of, again, is the environment fighting against that little house.
There are other similarities as well between the two mediums.
The new medium actually has aspects of what I like about raku, which is also that you don't have total control over what is going to happen.
Unexpected results can lead to new creative opportunities.
Well, this one up here is called This House is Burning. It had such wonderful movement going on in it that I saw the house in the middle of the field, and so I made a stamp and painted the stamp with the inks, and then altered that into the image.
It's an organic approach that seems to work well for this artist.
I just am compelled to make things, and I find great satisfaction in it. So that's the direction. I'm just going to continue to make things.
Patricia Smith, Shaw TV, Red Deer.